Back in 2017, Tesla announced that it was getting into the semi-truck game with the introduction of its first heavy truck, the straightforwardly named Semi. While the rig was promised to come sooner, it took 5 years for Tesla to make good and deliver its first electric haulers on December 1, 2022. That's right, Tesla has finally made a delivery of an actual production semi-truck. It's going to PepsiCo, which had 2 trucks on display with Pepsi and Frito Lay livery, along with 2 others in white, during Tesla's announcement of the Semi's realization. During the event, Elon Musk first drove up in one of the aforementioned white semis, then apologized and thanked everyone for their patience of waiting 5 years to make the Semi a reality. He also explained why Tesla is building a Semi, apparently a response to semi-trucks being responsible for around 20% of emissions, despite representing just 1% of vehicle sales in the US. He also stated that it's very unhealthy to live near a highway with diesel semi-trucks running around and just how much noise pollution they also create. That, said Musk, is why Tesla making Semi is in line with its goal of creating sustainable energy and why it is making a vehicle that isn't typical of most car manufacturers. The fact that Musk drove in one of those trucks, right towards the audience, in fact, served a bit of an additional purpose than just showing one in motion. During the presentation, Musk explained that driving the Semi is like driving a Tesla car. That even includes its driving performance. He stated that it looks like an elephant moving like a cheetah, fast to accelerate, fast to brake, and has 3 times the power of a diesel Semi on the roads today. Tesla Semi, according to Tesla, will come with a 500-mile range with its 1,000-volt battery power system. Oh, and more vehicles are coming with that 1 kV system soon, too. That will be an important point later. Tesla also explained that the Semi's drivetrain, HVAC, hardware, controls, and software are all based off of already existing Tesla technology and equipment, especially its drive system, which is a triple-motor setup, with 1 axle based on the Model S and X Plaid's dual motors and used during acceleration. At a steady cruise, those motors decouple from the axles, allowing them to freewheel and increase the Semi's efficiency. The single motor takes over and is used for all of the highway driving. Despite that coupling and decoupling, the transition between acceleration axle engagement to standard driving will be seamless, according to Musk. Tesla also had videos demonstrating the truck's durability and survivability that showed it running over objects, running through deep puddles, loose dirt roads, snow-covered roads, and even washboard paths to prove it's ready to tackle myriad driving scenarios. Tesla added that its semis were running 24/7 between Sparks/Reno/Tahoe and Fremont to ensure readiness to meet the demands of heavy hauling, taking on truly heavy loads. The Semi is capable of towing to a gross vehicle weight of 82,000 pounds, the maximum allowed by law. That's 2,000 pounds more than diesel rigs are permitted, a concession made by regulators to partially offset the weight of an electric Semi's battery pack. The single highway motor is more than enough to drive it normally, which Tesla showed by taking it to the Donner Pass, an infamous 6% grade in California, and filming carrying its full load and passing a diesel Semi while accelerating. Rig and braking is also another advantage for the Tesla Semi over traditional IC semi-trucks. As the Tesla Semi is going down those grades, its pilots need not worry about missing a gear and screwing up the Jake brake. It also uses less brakes than an IC truck because of the Reagan. We get to the bottom of the hill and we have cold brakes, said Musk. That's a safety improvement for the driver and other drivers on the road. The safety technology that Tesla says it has included in the Semi is also impressive. Per Tesla, it is capable of stopping a truck from jackknifing with its unique motor setup along with its traction and chassis controls. It's all seamless to the driver, said Musk. Now that production has begun and deliveries are starting to take place thanks to PepsiCo's initial order, the question that must be asked is whether other trucking and freight outfits are following its lead. So far, Anheuser-Busch, Walmart, UPS, and 12 other North American companies have committed to at least 1 Tesla Semi order since it was first announced 5 years ago. Other brands in Europe have also stated that they will order semis as part of their fleets during that same time. But will more brands follow now that Tesla has shown that the production version? How many owner-operators will also take the plunge to order an EV Semi that's as easy to drive as a Tesla car? We'll have to wait and see. But if the cost savings on diesel and brake consumption can truly be realized as Musk claims, and Tesla can build and deliver these in numbers, it's hard to argue against the investment, at least for local and medium-range hauling duties.